Oh, it's time. Time to get radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's about 9:45 a.m. on March 21st. This time last month, I was on the way to the hospital with crippling pains in the right side of my abdomen, and I had to have an eventual appendectomy later that day. So, doing much better today. And I got an upcoming video. I'm working on my appendectomy story part 2, and it's going to have a lot of pictures, and it's going to have like individual little stories around the pictures. So there's one for you to look forward to. But today we're talking about something positive, some good news. Yesterday I did the gun video, the shooting at the high school. So today we're going to lighten the mood a little bit and talk about this guy, Daniel Bryan. 70 to 80% of you who don't follow anything wrestling related on this channel may not even know who this is. But Daniel Bryan, for a time, believe it or not, was the most popular wrestler in the world. Okay? Period between 2013, 2014. Man, it's been that long. Daniel Bryan caught the wrestling world on fire. And many people kind of shook their head. Daniel Bryan is not a guy that's particularly huge or handsome. You know, he's not The Rock. He's not John Cena. But this trollish looking yard gnome type guy became a wrestling sensation. Many people still don't understand why. But this guy made people... Thought I was going to sneeze. Okay. This guy made people stand up and point their fingers in the air and yell, "Yes! Yes! Yes!" every single time he came out. Compare that to the current king of the mountain in WWE, Roman Reigns. If Roman Reigns got like maybe 1/10 the face pop of Daniel Bryan, he'd be doing something good. Not going to talk shit about Roman Reigns in this video. I'm just saying maybe, Vince, it's a bad idea to have this guy be your number one face going into the future when he can't even really get a good face response. But here we go back to talking about Daniel Bryan. Now, what is the news with Daniel Bryan? Daniel Bryan has been cleared for an in-ring return. Daniel Bryan suffered what we thought was a career-ending injury years ago. He sadly came out and told the wrestling universe that he could no longer wrestle, that he was no longer cleared, specifically in WWE, to ever wrestle again. It's a sad scenario, but it happens many times. Sometimes there's an injury that would make it potentially life-threatening for you to come back and compete in the ring. But Daniel Bryan has actually been cleared. At first I thought when I read this, it was maybe some troll post or something, because I thought, nah, he's never coming back. But he's medically been cleared. Now, what does this mean? This means, number one, we're about 20 days out from WrestleMania, and this couldn't be any better of a timing for him to be cleared. You think about all the potential matchups, the dream matches that Daniel Bryan can have on the biggest wrestling show of the fucking year. This is going to be amazing, and my head's about to explode. Now, guys, I'm not the biggest wrestling fan in the world, okay? Growing up as a kid, I watched wrestling with my grandfather. It was one thing while he was alive that, you know, kind of drew us together. It was maybe one of the only things that we had in common. But, you know, once the huge stars started leaving, you know, The Rock, Stone Cold, you know, once those people started leaving, my interest just kind of started waning. I still stayed in there for people like Randy Orton and John Cena, you know, but once their careers started kind of, you know, they're about at the tail end of their careers and everything, these new people just didn't strike my interest. I'm not one of those fans of WWE that stays around even though they're complaining about everything they see on the show. Many of you out there, even some of you with popular podcasts like Solomonster, will complain about Monday Night Raw every single week, but will tune in and they'll watch it just so they can bitch, moan, and complain about it later. Yeah, some of you actually watch a show that you don't like the direction of. You watch a show and you moan every single time you see Roman Reigns. When that music hits, you're like, ugh, this guy. As a face, okay? Sorry to drag you out again, Roman, but Roman, you suck as a face, okay? As a heel, you'd be money. Cha-ching, you would be money. Cha-ching, money. Turn Roman heel. It's not that hard. Hell, turn him heel against the returning Daniel Bryan. Money. Do you like making money, Vince? Triple H, Stephanie, do you like making some fucking money? Have Roman Reigns maybe come in the ring and tell people that he'd like to introduce the returning Daniel Bryan down to the ring. Okay, I'm even going to write this for you, WWE. I'm going to write this. Okay? Have him come down and shake Daniel Bryan's hand, and then have Roman Reigns talk about how you get all the cheers. Why do you get all the cheers? Even right now, they're not This is too good. I don't even want to give this away for free. You could write your own story about how Roman Reigns could turn on Daniel Bryan in the middle of the ring, attack him with a chair, put him through a table. You would submit Roman as the number one heel of the company officially. He gets booed, yes, but you would make him an official heel. And then you would have Daniel Bryan maybe fight his way off the stretcher to come back like he did at WrestleMania. The storyline writes its fucking self. But now with Daniel Bryan coming back, you have a legit main eventer that people love. Okay? Do something with it. Don't squander it. If you do that, WWE, you will have me and many other people who pretty much stopped watching the show almost entirely because they weren't happy with the show's direction, especially its main event scene. You would have people like me come back in droves and chant, "Yes! Yes! Yes!"